Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a Certified Zentangle Teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Gra-Vee by Laurel Sponseller. This is a cool tangle. It could be used in a number of ways. And I'm just going to get right to it. So we're going to start with a wavy line. So however you want to do it, like so. Then we're going to go even wavier and kind of intertwine, the lines. So, and then this is where, you can kind of decide how crazy you want to get. Yeah, there we go, just like that. Okay? Then we're going to kind of go over those lines and in some points kind of aura-ing. So let me just show you. And actually, if you've done the tangle in a pod, and I believe I have a video on that, it's similar. So I'm going to trace over this, but I'm going to kind of overshoot it. And in some places it's just kind of like you just play with it however you want. Trying to do it in one shot, and then I didn't have good hold of my didn't have a great hold on my tile. All right, and it's however you want it to be. Okay, then it's just a matter of filling in these little gaps that we've made. So as you're doing it, it's best if you can sort of kind of not plan. But on this one, you kind of have to a little bit, because you want to maybe, have some like this where it's combined. Sorry, I couldn't think of the right word. And then, some where, and then up here as you're going around the curve, you just kind of overshoot it a bit. And again, it's one of those up to you, however you're feeling it. To just have fun with it. And I did play with this on a Zentangle, which is a round, it's about a 4.5 inch diameter round tile. But let me show you something really quick too, because I can go back and fill these in. Because on the Zentangle that I was playing with, and on my step out for this, I added in, just as a variation idea, is you could add the sparkle. And so what I do with the sparkle is I will, just to the left of center and just to the right of center, I'll do like this, where I've just made a squiggle line and then fill in from there. You can do it on a couple, because you could just fill it in solid. And then sometimes I'll go back and I might, make it a little bit more jagged. But we'll try it right here. So a lot of times I will start, well, this is if I remember, on one side and do like this. On the other side, again, keeping what looks like the center clear. And then we're filling in from there. And I kind of do that so that way, because if you're filling in and you kind of get like in the zone, you might forget. Especially if it's like, oh, I want to do this on all of them. And then if you end up with one that you didn't, it's like, oh, well, there we go. And, it just depends on where you want that shine to be. Typically it's going to be at the, the kind of the center point or the high point. And it's just a nice thing. Now, if you've gone through and shaded, filled in all of your ribbon, and you decide afterwards, well, of course you could take a jelly roll pen and just, do the same thing and create the same effect. But this way you've already done it. So I didn't do it on these two. But then as you see, it's funny because sometimes as you see, then all of a sudden it looks shiny. It's interesting, like as you're doing it, I can only speak for myself. As I'm doing this, I'm thinking, it's just a gap, And then when I go back after I've done it, and like in the sample that I'll show you in a second, and it's just like you go, wow, wow, that's really cool looking. And it's just just kind of a remarkable technique. But this is essentially the tangle. That's it. And so what's neat is, and let me back up my camera, is so you could use it. So maybe this is your string line, and you want to just kind of go crazy, and you've done a traditional tangle and with the pencil line, and so you could trace over your pencil line, and then do this around it. And what's nice is, because there's not, the only rule is you're going, to either side of it, and it's really up to you. So you could kind of lose yourself in it a little bit. So here's one. Oh, it's still too big. Okay, back it up. Yeah, so I did this on like I said, it's on a Zentangle, and I colored it in pink, just because I felt like I needed pink today. And, and I left that little shine in the middle. And it just looks really cool. And then I can, put a tangle in here or something. But anyway, it caught my eye, and I just thought, okay, I need to do this one. It's really cool and has a cute name. So in the description section, you'll find my step out, as well as for more inspiration, I'm going to put the Tangle Patterns link, because it's just nice to see from the artist directly. And then she has a nice sample on there. Just gives some other ideas for it. Like I said, doesn't have to be in a circle, doesn't have to be in a straight line, and you'll see when you take a look at that link. And also in the description section are ways to connect with me if you would like to. I do a combination of some free classes, some paid classes, and the information is on my website, and the link is there below. Also have a nice Facebook group, Tangle Addicts community, and would love to have you join us if you wish. We have a lot of fun, and so like I said, we'd love to have you join us there. Join us for a class, generally every Thursday. I have a couple different times, 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And hopefully by the time you're watching this, it won't change, but do check the website, just because. At the time of this recording, that's when I'm doing them. And we just take a tangle or two, just depends, and we explore them and have fun. Let's see, if you enjoyed this video, would love to have a thumbs up, and also if you haven't subscribed yet, would love to have you be a subscriber. I am doing a video a day, and just so that way you know. So if you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can tell YouTube how you want to be notified, if you want to be notified at all. I personally don't like things popping up on my phone and everywhere, so I choose no notification, but I still want to be subscribed, because then when I go to YouTube, I can look at my subscriptions and see who has new content, because it has a little dot by the person, and those ones kind of rise to the top of the list. So with that, I really hope you enjoyed, and I wish you lots of happy tangling.